So tell me, what's it like, to be chosen for Cartoon Network's greatest cartoon countdown?
Oh, this countdown deal has been great exposure for my singing career. Oh, maybe you caught my last gig during the halftime show of Sylvester versus Tweety. That was a gas, man. My agent thinks now that the offers are going to start pouring in, so, I just want to say, I love your Cartoon Network, because, I love to sing.
You love to sing it. Yeah, we know.
And now at number 8, I love to singa. Cartoon Network's greatest cartoon countdown will continue right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, Mayor. What can we do for you?
Powerpuff Girls, the paste monster is terrorizing Townsville. The city is infested by These are robbing the Townsville Bank. Go back. Paste monster. Powerpuff Girls. Someone has stolen my clothes.
No job is too big or small for the Powerpuff Girls. Wednesdays at 8.
Let's face it, it's weird that I'm a dune buggy that, talks.
And speaking of weird, I'm a shark that walked on its tail fin.
Yeah, I have a tongue. I'm a car that can lick things.
And I'm a drummer in a band. Plus, I say all the time.
Cartoon Network is the best place for cartoons like us because we're not considered weird here.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Cartoon Network, the best place for cartoons. Meet a new kind of cartoon. Watch it when you want. Choose your own direction.
Can you help me to remember where I got that donkey? There's not a question, but at 24 with this fine donkey sold to the coot in the hat.
Be your own laugh track. Web premiere tunes only on CartoonNetwork.com. You're not just a viewer, you're a doer. Daffy's got himself a little pronoun trouble in this one. You know what I'm talking about. And we get to see Bugs in a swell little sweater set. It doesn't get much better than this. It's number 7, rabbit seasoning. Don't go away. It's great cartoons plus comments from the stars. And it's all right here on Cartoon Network.
Starting April 26th, something's gonna smell funny. Not that. It's Smelly Telly on Cartoon Network. For the first time ever, you can smell the cartoon. All you need is a Smelly Telly scratch and sniff card. It's free. Then smell along with Cartoon Network starting April 26th.
Smells like chicken.
Stay tuned to find out how you can get your free card.
Smelly Telly.
At number 5 in the countdown, this cartoon not only features a little cat who won't take "get out of here" for an answer, but it's also got a pretty catchy little tune. You know it. Feel free to sing along. It's The Cat Came Back. Coming up, Cartoon Network's greatest cartoon countdown continues, followed by the Acme Hour here on Cartoon Network.
The Powerpuff Girls have the critics talking. Perfect. Yeah, these girls may be the role models of the new millennium.
What's the millennium, Mom?
1,000 years.
Thanks.
The Powerpuff Girls, Wednesdays at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Silver space cruiser parked in Coppice.
Hi, I'm a superhero. That means I have abilities that are a bit unique. For instance, I ride a giant seahorse. I can breathe water. And, I call that aquatic telepathy. Anyway, Cartoon Network is the best place for cartoons like me, because where else is this considered a useful job skill?
Cartoon Network, the best place for cartoons.
Hi, Aquaman.
Hi, Fred. He gets more vacation than I do.
Ready to get your free Smelly Telly scratch and sniff card and let your nose do the watching? Here's how. Just send your name and address to Smelly Telly, P.O. Box 5064, Unionville, Connecticut, 06087. Or go to CartoonNetwork.com.
Smelly Telly.
It's Cartoon Network's greatest cartoon countdown. Brought to you by Cartoon Network. You were expecting someone else? Stay with us. We're counting down the 10 best cartoons of all time right up to number 1. Who will it be? You know, I don't know. They wouldn't tell me. Something about ruining the suspense. But they don't think I can keep a secret. Okay, as far as the cute factor goes, this cartoon is off the charts. No, I mean that in the best way. Just look at these two. Oh, you want to eat them up with a spoon, don't you? No kidding. I do. I love this cartoon. It's number 4, Feed the Kitty. Come on, look at them. Oh, boy, the cartoons are great, and they're just going to keep on getting better. What did we do to deserve all this?
The Powerpuff Girls have the critics talking. Perfect. Hip. These girls may be the role models of the new millennium.
What's the millennium, Mom?
1,000 years.
Thanks.
The Powerpuff Girls, Wednesdays at 8 on Cartoon Network.
And now, presenting the one cartoon that'll forever make you think twice about taking home a singing frog in a top hat. It's number 2, One Froggy Evening. Thanks for watching Cartoon Network's Greatest Cartoon Countdown. It's hard to believe it's really all over, isn't it? What'd you think of our pick for number 1? Good choice, huh? I'd see it again. In fact, I'd see all the top 10 again. I can? Tomorrow at noon? All right, see you then.
Coming up next, it's the Acme Hour, followed by the Rocky and Bullwinkle Show on Cartoon Network. Starting April 26th, something's gonna smell funny. Not that. It's Smelly Telly on Cartoon Network. For the first time ever, you can smell the cartoon. All you need is a Smelly Telly Scratch and Sniff card. It's free. Then smell along with Cartoon Network starting April 26th.
Smells like chicken.
Stay tuned to find out how you can get your free card.
Smelly Telly.
The Powerpuff Girls, saving the world before time for bed, girls. Good night, girls. Oh, those Powerpuff Girls, saving the world before bedtime. Huh?
Hello?
What's this?
Sorry, man.
Would you look at that? Well, I never. The Powerpuff Girls can save the world after bedtime, too. Sundays at 11:30 on Cartoon Network.
Ready to get your free Smelly Telly Scratch and Sniff card and let your nose do the watching? Just send your name and address to Smelly Telly, P.O. Box 5064, Unionville, Connecticut, 06087. That's P.O. Box 5064, Unionville, Connecticut, 06087. Or look for a request form at CartoonNetwork.com. All requests must be postmarked by April 12th, so mail yours in today.
Smelly Telly.
From a prehistoric journey through the land before time to a tiny immigrant's inspiring American tale. From the dangerous quest of a dog called Balto to the television premiere of Batman's first animated movie, Cartoon Network brings you the finest feature-length animated films on television. It's Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater, Sunday at 10 on Cartoon Network.
Meet Eddie. You don't want to know where that tongue's been. Sunday at 10:30 on Cartoon Network. Ed, and Eddie.
Hey, for for those of you who may have missed today's greatest cartoon countdown, we're airing it again tomorrow. Only shorter, because we're cutting straight to the top 10. It's all the fun without the first 40. Tomorrow, starting at noon, only on Cartoon Network.
Cartoons!
Dolesville. The job was strictly a 4x4 square. I mean, the downtown small town with a capital Z, baby. And just when I thought I was down so low I'd need a shovel to get out, I found something I could really dig. A pad, bad and rad, and glad I was to be seeing that scene, Dad. The crib crawled with cool cats, Tom, Top, Snagglepuss, Swat, Josie, and the dot. I eyeballed a canine, 10, 11. This water bowl was doggy heaven. And as I was swinging, my lobes began ringing with the craziest sounds. Diddly diddly doing doom boom bump bonk swish spong squeak squinch creak crank clonk slam jam cram flam wham damn thank you man it was Shep and I knew I had to make like the Chan Clan and clue in Stan. What is this joint I Sherlocked a local?
Why, it's Cartoon Network, you odd-talking yokel.
Toon City, Acmeburg, the big CN. Well, yabba dabba daddy-o, I'd arrived at the dive where cartoon stars jive, and since it's always shaking, I'll be grooving long. Cartoon Network, solid gone.
Coming up next, it's Ed, Ed, and Eddie, followed by Cow and Chicken on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network offers this forum for opinions and editorials from our cartoon stars.
Hi, I'm Zan.
And I'm Jaina.
And we're the Wonder Twins. Today we'd like to talk about what's real
and what's make-believe.
That's right, Jaina. You see, some people might watch our show and think that they too can change into a big sheet of ice.
Or a giant gorilla.
Right again, sis. The thing of it is, we're superheroes from another planet with lots of special powers that most of you Earthlings just don't have. Wonder Twin powers, activate!
So before you go and try to mutate into an algorithm rhythm tiger
or a giant bucket of ice water,
remember this simple phrase.
Wait a minute. How come I always change into something lame like ice? I'm always a wave or a puddle.
I don't know, Zan. This isn't the time or the place to get into this.
Well, when are we going to talk about it? What kind of superpower do I really have? I mean, when you get right down to it.
Zan, relax.
I could get beaten by a sponge. Wouldn't even have to be an evil sponge.
Just drop it, Zan.
I'm serious.
The opinions expressed in this editorial are not necessarily those of Cartoon Network or its affiliates.
The Powerpuff Girls have the critics talking. Perfect. Yeah, these girls may be the role models of the new millennium.
What's the millennium, Mom?
1,000 years.
Thanks.
The Powerpuff Girls, tonight at 11:30.
Cartoon! When we get back from where we are going back where we were. I know people there.
Hello, Mayor. What can we do for you?
Powerpuff Girls, the paste monster is terrorizing Townsville. City is infested by thieves are robbing the Townsville bank. Over this go. Paste monster, pussy-looking Powerpuff Girls. Someone has stolen my clothes.
No job is too big or small for the Powerpuff Girls. Tonight at 11:30.
Were we just here a minute ago? I feel familiar.
Cartoons!
Coming up next, it's Cow and Chicken, followed by the Powerpuff Girls on Cartoon Network.
There is a world inside your computer. A place where Guardians protect the mainframe by battling in the games. The reward is survival. The penalty, deletion. The enemy is you. Konami's all digital. Every weekday at 4:30.
Big X-Men.
Coming up next, it's Tom and Jerry, followed by Flintstones on Cartoon Network.
Yes, Cartoon Network is the home of the greatest cartoon stars, but just because they're stars doesn't mean they don't make mistakes. It's bloopers of the cartoon stars.
Take one.
I'm so happy!
Cut!
What?
You're not really happy, you're sad, get it? It's funny!
If you say so.
Jetson! You're high! High!
It's not funny till somebody gets hurt. Take 8.
Cut!
Sorry, Scoob.
Jetson! You're fired!
But Sister Maceley.
Take 42.
So next time you're watching Cartoon Magic, just remember some of the hard work our dedicated professionals put in behind the scenes on the home of the greatest cartoon stars, Cartoon Network.
Fix the sign.
Jerseys, jackets, caps, T-shirts, novelties, and much, much more. You can find it all in the Braves Clubhouse Collection catalog. Got a question for you. Have you ordered from your Braves catalog lately?
Tom and Jerry, the rivalry. Oh, man, did you see that? Oh, you just know he's going to feel that in the morning. Ouch.
Something smells funny. It's Smelly Telly on Cartoon Network. For the first time, you can smell the cartoons. Get your free scratch and sniff card by sending your name and address to Smelly Telly, P.O. Box 5064, Unionville, Connecticut 06087, or go to CartoonNetwork.com. The spelling starts April 26th, only on Cartoon Network.
And now back to the tale of spiritual awakening that is Tom and Jerry. Bugs and Daffy will be right back on Cartoon Network to answer the question, can a rabbit and duck get along in this crazy, mixed-up world of ours? I'm not holding my breath.
Something smells funny. It's Smelly Telly on Cartoon Network. For the first time, you can smell the cartoons. Get your free scratch and sniff card by sending your name and address to Smelly Telly, P.O. Box 5064, Unionville, Connecticut 06087, or go to CartoonNetwork.com. The spelling starts April 26th, only on Cartoon Network.
Cue rabbit, cue duck, cucumber. Bugs and Daffy are back.
Ta-da!
Coming up next, it's Tom and Jerry, followed by Flintstones on Cartoon Network.
It's time to do the thing today, the Cartoon Network thing to do. We say what we say to you, and you go do that thing we say. The Cartoon Network thing to do, today's Cartoon Network thing to do.
Today's Cartoon Network thing to do is the don't do this in front of your mother because she'll freak out thing. All you have to do is this. Watch your TV, and then when the vertical hold starts jumping, don't get up and bang on the TV or anything. Just keep watching. You can train your eyeballs to jump right out of your head and follow the TV, like lemmings marching into the sea. Just look at them go!
Well, that's it for that cartoon thing, today's Cartoon Network thing to do. So you go do that thing we said, because once you've done that little thing, it's the Cartoon Network thing you did, today's Cartoon Network thing you did. Love ya.
Fight to the death for a machine that can make life out of nothing.
They're locking phases. Ray shields.
Fire! Watch Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, arguably the best Star Trek movie ever. Sunday night at 8 on TNT.
Hello, Mayor. What can we do for you?
Powerpuff Girls, the paste monster is terrorizing Townsville. The city is infested by thieves are robbing the Townsville bank. Don't, Paste monster, Fuzzy Lumpkin, Powerpuff Girls. Some
Someone has stolen my clothes.
No job is too big or small for the Powerpuff Girls. Wednesdays at 8.
Maybe you never will catch Jerry, Tom, but on the bright side, millions of people are entertained by your failures. Hey, just trying to cheer you up.
Meet a new kind of cartoon. Watch it when you want. Choose your own direction.
You help me to remember where I got that donkey. You're not collecting credit. 24 for this fine donkey sold to the coot in the hat.
Be your own laugh track. Web premiere tunes only on CartoonNetwork.com. You're not just a viewer, you're a doer.
In the winter of 1925, nothing in Alaska was more exciting than watching the dog sled races. But one special soul wasn't content to just sit and watch. His name was Balto. And when a fierce blizzard cut off supplies to a town full of sick children, Balto would have to race against time and the treacherous steel to prove his worth to the world and to himself. Cartoon Theater presents Balto, Saturday at 8 on Cartoon Network.
Now back to Tom and Jerry on Cartoon Network.